Feels bad. Will I be a lonely old person someday? What will I do if I retire from streaming? That'll be so weird. I think Transform 2 is okay. Capacitor reboot. Okay. That is certainly some sort of a start. There's 3 elites or 3 elites plus another campfire. Wait, this is 2 and that's 1. Oh, it's 2 either way. But this way we get a store. Probably want to start at this campfire either way. And we want to get to that campfire via 4 hallways, 3 hallways, or 2 hallways. These are the questions that we don't have answers to. I think if I had the ability to get away from the hard hallway fight if I was here, if there was a path to there, I might start here. But given that I don't have that ability, we start here, I guess. And we can take 3 hallway fights if we want. It's a solid reboot right there. CLG are literally on, guys. Thanks for gifting a sub to Nick Heisen. Reinforced Bodang. Hello there. We're gonna take Doom and Gloom. Doom and Gloom unfortunately makes the other incredibly good uncommons not so impressive. It's actually sort of difficult to remove a strike right now. Guess I'm going to, but I don't really get to remove a defend either. I guess it's because I have capacitor reboot, so my deck just has fewer like cards. I thought you were already summoned with Prime. Nope. Apparently not. Might have just expired, I don't know. Okay, we can take a Bullseye. Bullseye deals damage. But it combos with the Dark Orb. I have had 2 hallways so far. Seems completely fine to take this one. If Mega Crit made me an Easter egg in the game, I actually am already. 7 different Easter eggs in the game. See if you can work out which ones they are. Cool-headed. I have hidden the Easter eggs in gender reveal parties all around the country. Duplication pot. Probably better than fire pot here. Focus pot. I don't know if we get to hold focus pot until the heart from floor 5. Sort of like the Zap upgrade. I have a little bit of card draw on this deck already and a Doom and Gloom. So there are a couple of reasons that we're being pressured on our energy. Don't much need that capacitor. I can go card remove charge battery and feel pretty good about it, I think. I clicked the wrong card. Okay, we have a beam cell. I actually reset floors for this sometimes. I just reset the floor for that. It's a waste of the run to like misclick in a store. I'm just gonna reset the floor for that. Okay. I have successfully clicked on the right one. Okay, reboot. I don't particularly need the first two cards I draw next turn to be Ascender's Bane Defend. The Defend is okay. I was excited about the Ascender's Bane. Charge battery over strike, maybe? Maybe. Was Bullseye Doom and Gloom just lethal? I don't think so. It's only 8, 16, 22, yeah. Okay. How did I rewind time like that? Hey, I got a floor 8 bird face turn. That's pretty good. And a Shuriken. I think I pick this up on the off chance I get some FTLs. Ooh, that one's a no. That one's a no, though. I meant to duplication potion Doom and Gloom. Oh well. We get to the campfire somehow. Maybe I was meant to duplication potion it again. Get a rest and go from there. Like any scaling whatsoever is incredible. Arcalcum's incredible. Compile Driver's very good. Compile Driver I think is better than Cold Snap. I have 3 orbs and a very small deck. Can add like a turbo to this and all of a sudden it's really happening. Actually met a Lagavulin once in real life. Surprisingly graceful creatures. They don't necessarily look like they would be, but they are. I remember Bottled Reboot. Nope. Should I? I feel like maybe I should. I think because I got Orichalcum, I don't take leap year. I'm wondering if I don't rest. I should rest before slime boss anyway, though. Guess I'll rest. 6-ock. We did proc. Shuriken once already, yeah. Strength gained 1, 0.1, 0.091 per turn. Not half bad. Met Lagavulin at a charity do once. They were surprisingly down to earth and very funny. I don't have enough brain to think right now. I did not sleep very much last night. My last however many hours were... I don't want to draw Doom and Gloom Strike to start next turn. I slept very poorly. I was planning to do the stream before D&D, but I slept so poorly that I was like, oh, I'll just sleep and do it after D&D. So then I tried to sleep until D&D and didn't sleep either. So now I'm just like up even later. Overall awkward. Overall not the best. D&D was fun though. We died. Can I hit Zap and Dualcast? No, but I hit Zap and Doom and Gloom, which is good enough. Self-repair, okay. Now I get to upgrade. Probably Doom and Gloom. Who was I playing D&D with? Some friends. Some peeps. Play this before there are a trillion slimes. Is that beeping in stream? Maybe? I didn't hear it here, but maybe. Maybe Caitlin's doing something with the microwave and you heard it or something like that. You hear beep beep? Oh, okay. Oh, she's probably using the pressure cooker thing. It would be cool to get to play Bullseye, but I need to put Dark Orb in the front, so I have to go Doom and Gloom, which brings it down to 97, 89, 83. It's pretty good. You looked over at your pressure cooker when you heard the noise. It's funny. Okay. I didn't die in Act 1. And I have a bird face turn and a self-repair and an electrodynamics. So this is going well. And a runic pyramid? It feels so easy to make this deck strong with runic pyramid. Yeah. This is a stacked run. It's doing okay so far. I've played runs on Defect that have started a lot worse than this. I've even managed to win them. Start of the Act's a little bit scary, but I guess we can always go this way and get a rest before an elite. And then like wander off into the rest of the Act, probably take a campfire and an elite. There's a store here, but that path's probably worse overall. I think we have to start at this node before we make any other decision. Deck needs Melter. The Cataclysm. The Cataclysm. Gosh. How does talking work? I need a talking coach. Someone who just understands how to talk and could give me some pointers. Melter would be good here, question mark. This would be Melter's time to shine, I would say. Although unfortunately it is already over. That's a turbo. Turbo seems insane here. Better than hologram plus. Ideally I'd like to have hologram plus and turbo, but for right now, I'll take the one that's more important. The reasonable upgrades here are turbo, electro, capacitor, charge battery is actually pretty good. That's pretty much it though, the other ones don't make much sense. Dual cast. Dual cast is okay. I'm just gonna take Electro in Act 2. Well, can I get away with not upgrading Electro this run? Probably. I'm probably strong enough, in which case dual cast... Dual cast is the one that makes me stronger now and is useful later, I think. Does Bullseye upgrade not matter for Book? We just play Bullseye and then duplicate a Dark Orb and it dies, probably. That would be my guess. This may be Duplication Potion. $23. Oh no, that dies. If that dies, I don't need Duplication Pot. This is Completely fine. How does the deck beat Darth Vader? Appealing to his sense of humanity. It's the only way anybody defeats Darth Vader. Capacitors. I don't hate it. Definitely immediate vibe is don't hate it. Taking a lot of fights. Heals me for 2. Solidifies my late game scaling. Doesn't do many good things for us other than that right now, but sort of okay. It's nice to remove a card at the store. Especially now that I have added a worthless capacitor to the deck. The store is also the best way to find focus. We're more likely to find focus on this path than we are on this path. Yup. Palette d'Orange. Okay. Buy a cold snap. Data disk is focused. It's not the way that I expected to find focus on that path, but okay. JPEG, thanks for the 6 months. I'm going to show to you as well. This isn't really the fight that I'm best at. But I just survive until Dark Orb kills. Win rate grinders tend to do better in Ironclad than Defect. I think they're just bad at Defect. Sorry, I will like never stop rolling my eyes at that. Windmill Strike is just a worse Dark Orb, or is it a better Dark Orb? Might be a better Dark Orb. Charge Battery is not the best card to play here. I think I'm playing it though. Zealous. I'm not sure that another capacitor is what I need. feel like 1 is the right number of reboots and Doom and Glooms for this deck to have 2. I could have 2 Doom and Glooms. It's not that bad to have 2 Doom and Glooms. Just whether or not to take Doom and Gloom right now. It's nice against Gremlin Leader. I already have Electrodynamics though. I think it's a skip. Just gonna upgrade Electro. If I want focus, which I do, the hallway fight's more appealing than the question mark. Let's do it. Man, I saw that it was this fight and I was really excited, and then I saw what they were doing on turn 1 and what my hand was, and I stopped being excited. Sounds awful, Epic Gamer Tag. The second turbo or the skim. Certainly want both of those. I think I'm okay with skim right now. Lantern seems worth picking up. Yeah, the carry links to the prime. Hey, Hellhage. Maybe I should have saved that to remove the debuff next turn. Possibly. Got it anyway. You don't think you've ever seen the warrior do his big attack like that? I didn't even notice. Did that happen? Wasn't even looking, I guess. It happens... Well, it happens every now and then. $11 times 3. That is pretty spooky. Chill is pretty solid here. I could also take Boot Sequence. But I think with Aura Calcom, the upside's a lot lower. I don't have focus to upgrade. There's a pretty strong argument for not going to a campfire without focus to upgrade here. Just go this way. Keep looking for focus. It's like 8% per hallway. Gotta hit it eventually. We can, ironically, just take the focus potion from 4-5 and beat the heart with that, it looks like. Yeah, maybe. I think there's a reason people don't play Defect very much. Do people not play Defect very much? I don't know. I don't watch other people play Spire. So I'm gonna hold on to a bullseye so that I have an attack in hand next turn. That is a solid looking 3-cost turbo. That'll probably be useful for us later in the fight. Maybe not right now. I got a feeling though. I got a feeling it will be useful soon. Four. Not noble. Turbo plus or genetic algorithm. Those are both pretty good. I think this deck takes genetic algorithm right now. Does this deck need genetic algorithm for any reason? Or does it need genetic algorithm? Act 4 elites, maybe? That's probably the answer. Clockwork and 10 thanks for the 22 months. Bomo show to you as well. Why does reprogram plus make you lose more focus? I don't know. Next turn I get to benefit from the summons with Gremlin Horn. Turbo's a good draw. Okay. Apparently these are the only cards that we get to choose between in this run. No other cards need apply. Capacitor, self-repair, and reboot only. Was that a third Shuriken proc? No way. This is my third reboot that I've been offered, right? I guess this one was a transform. We're not quite hitting the ones that we want. Hey, you like these cards because you took them, so here's some more cards you like. Yeah, it's like Netflix's content recommendation algorithm. Believable. Wow, that actually works. I didn't know that that worked as I was doing it. My guess would have been that it didn't. Okay. I cleansed the debuffs after this died, apparently. FTL. Fiddler, as they say. Procs Shuriken. Shuriken actually procs fairly frequently once this deck gets going. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That is going off. Hot damn. I think it's sort of useful to have a zero cost attack with orange pellets. There's not much reason not to take it. I already fought Snecko, like... Time Eater is not going to be a fight that's won or lost based on having an FTL for this deck with double capacitor. It's probably not the best card against the Heart, but that is not really an issue right now. Plus it's a zero cost attack for orange pellets in that fight anyway, so it's not even necessarily that bad. You can also take Stack there. You could take Cold Snap too. You could take any of those. I wish the game explained its order of operations somewhere. That'd be nice. And Thor, thanks for the 10 gifted subs. I appreciate it. The reason I will always roll my eyes at the win rate things is for like 2 years it was generally understood that people competed for win streaks in this game. That was like what was exciting and what people advertised. And then like basically the last year, several people have switched to caring about their win rate, and it's just like awful in my opinion. It's just not like fun. It's not, I don't know why. Why would you do that? That's why. And then everyone comes and asks me what my win rate is. Like, I don't, that's not, I'm not trying to make my win rate high, it's boring. It's boring and it slows my ability to get better at the game. And it's weird. I'm not sure what the easy way to explain it is to somebody who's not, like, living in my head. Having to care 100% about everyone sounds horrible. If that's what some people enjoy, don't knock it. No, it's super cool for someone else to enjoy that. But then when people come into my channel and try to judge me based on that, it's sort of obnoxious. So, like, pretty obnoxious. Like, I understand how to do the math for 30 turns in a fight. I don't want to have to do it every fucking run. It doesn't help me get better at the game. It doesn't make interesting content. I don't want to never be able to buy Prismatic Shard and have fun. Like, it's... I don't know. I don't have a high win rate. I think my win rate is, like, generally pretty comparable to other people who are good at the game. Like, higher or lower by a bit, depending on who's running hot lately. But that's like without spending twice as long per run and shit, right? Like in January when I played and won 127 times, I had an overall win rate of 60% despite winning 127 runs in January. And then people who spend like 4 hours per run are getting 60% win rate, and people come into my channel and ask if they're like better than me or not. Just weird. I don't know. I don't quite know how to explain what it's like to basically be asked to prove your expertise like 3 years after you established it already, but you're being asked to prove it in a way that you don't care about. It's very strange. I feel like maybe you have to experience it to understand how weird it is. Why would someone go into another stream and ask why it's appropriate to say, hey, someone else is better than you? Because... okay, my honest opinion? Because a ton of people have like their win rates as the prominent metric for whether their stream is good to watch or not. And so then people come into your stream and assume that that's a reasonable judgment of your stream too. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I try pretty hard not to like over-advertise my accomplishments in this game because it gets elitist and gross. And also not to under-advertise my accomplishments in the game because if I do, people come and tell me that I should take Claw and actually seriously mean it. Although generally Spire viewers have stopped doing that. For whatever reason, I don't know. Claw is bad? A little bit. Also, I like generally have tried really hard to not say like I'm better than other people at Slay the Spire ever in my career. There have been times when like I am better at one character than other people. There have been times when I'm about the same as other good players. There were times when other people were clearly better at one character than I was. Like, this has all happened in my career, and throughout it, a general thing I've attempted to do is say, like, hey, all of the people playing Spire have value and are cool, and you can learn things from any of them, and I'm not making any attempt to say that I'm better than the other people who are playing Spire. But oh, God. I've definitely, like, yeah, not always felt like people are treating me in the same way. I don't like the portal mod from yesterday. It was sweet. Aqualine. Reboot, multicast, and core surge. Caspian, of course. Thanks, named after color. I definitely deliberately make the things that I identify as important in my channel the ones that I identify as important deliberately, right? Like, I have deliberately chosen things that I think are important in my channel to focus on. And when other people come in and ask questions that focus on other things, especially ones that I've deliberately chosen not to focus on, just, like, is grating and irritating. Well, we've been offered a reboot again, so that's 4. I'm gonna take multicast, though. You don't care how good I am at Spire, you just like me? Yeah. Yeah. That's the dream, right? There have been times as a Spire player where I have felt like people are trying to prove that they are as good as Spire or better than me so that they can gain viewership. And it's generally really unpleasant. Like, you can probably successfully do that if you try really hard and don't mind being fair to me in any way. But God, it's gross. God, it's fucking gross. Hey, Young Comic Sans, thanks for the sub. Magba more show to you as well. I'm gonna take Coffee Dripper here. Seems pretty straightforward. Had a good burger this afternoon, Jub. Like, I generally have not made any attempt to say that I'm better than these other people to begin with, right? I think the reasons that my channel has grown are that I'm, like, good vibes, chill, pretty funny sometimes, do some cool things in my runs. I have mastery of the game and can answer questions about the game, and I've worked really hard to, like, invite more people into the community. I've made all sorts of tutorialized content on YouTube, like codifying my thoughts in Spire chats and videos about cards and videos about characters and talking for 12 hours about win streaks and putting it on YouTube and stuff like that. And I've been doing that for 3 years for this game. And that's what I want to be recognized for. Like, that's what I want people to be like, oh yeah, Jorbs is a really cool member of the Spire community. He does all of these cool things. It's like what people when people recognize that about me, I feel happy, basically. Because that is the work that I've done. It makes people feel good when you compliment them on the work that they have done, the things that they have, like, successfully achieved. Hey, Vera. Yes, Spire. Thanks for the 10 gifted subs. I appreciate it. Do I ever duplication pot electrodynamics here just to not start the act by taking 30 damage? It only ends up being like 10 damage, and then it mostly comes back again. I don't know. You're all just here for Zephyr? I respect that. Nothing wrong with that at all. You watch me because you believe I'm the best. You take getting better seriously and don't think there's a better resource. But me being the best, if I were the best, doesn't mean that I would be the best way for you to get better. That's like... that's the thing. That's the thing that's missing in your thinking there. If you want to get better at something, the person who's best at it isn't necessarily the best teacher. I'm only taking 3 here. I think it's worth it to take 3 to look for a genetic algorithm and self-repair. It's definitely worth it. Hologram seems like a useful card here. Gets turbo back. Still haven't upgraded turbo. I'm up to 4 energy now and I don't have that much more card draw, so maybe I never need to. You think I'm an OP teacher? I try to be. I try to be. One of the grossest things about win rate prioritization to me is that I very deliberately do things which I don't think are great for my win rate in order to like be a good teacher and also have a cool community. Feels gross to be asked to perform on a metric that would take that away. I keep on killing stuff before I manage to draw self-repair. It's really awkward. Hey, Meloslinky. We're going this way, I believe. I can go this way. Going through the store seems good, though. It's not null. This genetic algorithm is already a leap plus, and it's only floor 37. Great work by that card, just doing some awesome stuff there. I guess there's still room for improvement. Biased cog in the store? Yeah, any form of focus would be very nice. This run is winnable without ever getting focus, but I would still prefer to just get focus, make it a sure thing. I'm glad you like that, Left Belongs. Try to sneak stuff in. Trick people into thinking that they're watching fun gaming content and hit them with some sort of lesson about marginal utility and or other things. We have all of our health. Self-repair is here for the third time. Equilibrium's back. Pretty sure I still don't want a ball lightning. I mean, well, I would have liked the ball lightning a while ago, probably. Pretty sure now I don't want a ball lightning. Would be a better thing to say. There is a membership card, which we always buy, because it costs less than half of our gold. Don't have to think hard about that one. After that, I cannot quite afford Glacier Gambling Chip, so I guess I just take the chip. Guess that's fine. It's a very powerful relic. Barrage with Shuriken and double capacitor is not bad. By which I mean it's pretty good. Should probably buy that. Costs 58 real gold. I don't believe this is allowed to be a store, but this one could be. Is that how it works? Maybe. Okay. That's it's a pretty good deal. Not bad, not bad. Also a good floor. This deck does not love defends with its Auric Alchem. No dexterity. Just a little bit concerned that I don't manage to block at all if I don't find focus pretty quick. Feels like I'm playing defend for 5 block and benefiting from it somewhat commonly still, actually. Strike got better when I bought Barrage because it procs Shuriken. Is our Calcum still relevant when you're taking 40 damage? Yep. May we? May we? I'm also not taking 40 damage every turn. For some reason, because I was talking about the number 40, I thought I was being attacked for 40 there. Whoops. Brains are so weird. It'd be cool if Incense Burner made apparitions free the way Blood Vial does for bites, but you had to give up Incense Burner? Sounds sort of cool. Not it. Very much not it. I'll take a turbo though. Question marks versus hallways. Just have to sort of think about how good each of them is and how many. Yeah, I mean, you have to think about 30 different things and decide which one's better. There's no easy answer, unfortunately. At the moment, it's pretty clear that fights are better than question marks because they give me focus more often. So in this situation, the decision's pretty easy. In other situations, it might not be. The genetic algorithm ended up mattering so much more than I thought it was going to. But I was assuming we would see any focus. So that would be why. Can I do a Spire side chat on this exact topic? Maybe, I don't know. I've done a lot of those. Sounds plausible. Do you think it will attack for 45 again? Not this time. I appreciate that, Nemesis. Strike dummy. Also not it. I can take Glacier and block better, or I can take double energy and have a sort of free win against High Meter and Zonu Deka. But I think with double capacitor I already have that. So I think I just take Glacier. Here, This is actually 2 holy fights, I'm pretty sure. Over the question mark. Over the question mark campfire and over the campfire hallway fight. Because I don't have a relevant upgrade. None of them do that much. And they desperately need a focus guard. See, I think it's the 27 months. Okay, this fight's super easy with orange pellets. How's the focus pot from floor 5 doing? Pretty well. Pretty okay so far. I'm just clicking random buttons at this point, doesn't matter anymore in this fight. Well done, Snakes and Coffee. I'm very proud. Look at that barrage, dealing as much as a barrage plus. Thank you so much, Shuriken. Hey, we did it. I not only found a defragment, but I also found another focus potion. I have to upgrade the defragment next act because I didn't take a campfire, but that's pretty good. I do believe focus pot's gonna be better than duplication pot at this point. Pretty sure. I think the duplication pot's been with me since like floor 1. I think this potion was floor 1 and this potion was floor 5. This is one of my least favorite, I think, way to lose a run of Slay the Spire is to go all the way through an entire run, not be challenged at any point, and then lose to the heart because you like didn't buy the right potion on floor 7 to beat the heart fight. You just like end the run and you feel the most disgusting. It is not a good feeling. Not a good feeling. I would like to be challenged somewhat consistently over the course of a run. I feel the same way about bad draws ending runs. Well, if it's possible for a bad draw to end my run, that implies that the run is like sort of close. So generally I'm pretty happy because I got to play a run that was sort of close. Hold on to self-repair for next turn. We auto-mod potions because otherwise like 15% of the chat is people telling me to drink a potion and it pisses me off. This is why we can't have bad things. Good things. Bad things, probably. King of Mirror, thanks for the 2 months. Promo show to you as well. Maybe Queen. The channel's like chilled out a lot about backseating in the last year and a half because I worked pretty hard to make backseating fuck off. So thank you for that. Glad that we got there eventually. But I genuinely think if I were playing this run a year and a half ago, I would have been told to drink the potions that I've been holding for the entire run like 10 plus times by random people in chat by now. It's boring eventually. Hey OMG Deck, thanks for the prime sub. Agbomo show to you too. Another charge battery? A lot of charge batteries. Is Omomori going to get to be relevant this run? That was its chance, unfortunately. I could have blocked the curse in that fight. Other than that, it's not doing anything this run. This is maybe not the greatest start. Maybe next turn I can just block. I'm an optimist only 10 times? Maybe. Maybe I've forgotten how bad it actually got. You think Twitch collectively got better about backseating? It's interesting. This is 27 over 50. So I have it. Okay, do have capacitors on my deck. Sort of. Almost. Anybody enjoying a nice potion at home right now? Don't say yes, I'll ban you. What a situation we find ourselves in. Okay, up there. Drinking water is allowed, but only on a technicality. Running a little bit low on space in my hand here. Just a touch. We got it though. Ornithopter is not so bad. I got offered the double energy again. I can use it against the Act 4 elites. It's mostly just awkward though, I think. I'm not sure it helps that much. What about this Go for the Eyes? It doesn't work. It mostly doesn't work. Mostly doesn't work. One more card reward. Actually, thanks to COVID spree, you have a dozen whiskey bottles. Caitlin and I had a lot to drink for like one of the months of COVID, and then we stopped. It did not make us feel very happy or healthy. But yeah, there was like a period of 3 weeks or something where I was probably averaging 2 beers a day, which is not insane, but it's not good. I want to take Go for the Eyes so much, but the heart has 2 artifact charges, so I guess I have holograms. Let's take it. Just take it, and later I'll find out that it was wrong and it will be fine. I just feel really bad. Apologize to my fans. Good whiskey racks. Whiskey I've never been that adventurous with. Had a lot of Macallan. Whiskey is expensive enough that I feel bad if I try a whiskey and don't like it. Also, though, I haven't had much whiskey that I don't like. There were, what, like 28 years of my life, maybe? No, not that many. 26 years of my life, maybe? I don't know. There were a good number of years of my life when I would not touch whiskey. It was just like way too strong. It was like drinking gasoline or something, it felt like. And then there was one night, Caitlin took me to a house party. We were listening to a traditional Highland band wailing away on the indoor pipes. And there was free scotch, and I got so drunk. And then from that night on, I could like basically drink scotch like it was water. I don't know what happened. I don't know. At that point, my problem was that I had trained myself to drink on beer and wine, and I treated scotch like it was beer or wine because that's what I was used to drinking. Which, if you're not a drinker, scotch is like 5 or 6 times the alcoholic density of wine or beer. Honestly, it's 5 or 6 times the alcoholic density of dark beer. So, don't recommend that. Okay. I don't get to upgrade both of these, but I have 2, which is pretty good. Okay, turn 1. In this fight, we want to be pretty careful about when we play powers. And we want to draw Electrodynamics early, ideally. If we don't draw Electrodynamics pretty early, there's no way to ever justify playing it, really. So maybe we just never play it at this point. Not until next phase, anyway. Not dying next turn is going to be interesting. Does not look like I'm gonna be playing Electrodynamics here. What's the lore behind the bird god? I'm pretty sure it's what these cultists are trying to become. It's just a cultist that eventually got stabbed with the ritual dagger and is now transforming. The cultists are just people in suits and masks. I don't think that's true. Funny idea, though. Funny idea. No one would wear that. Be a really cool time to have Go for the Eyes in hand. Feels like just in general I've not drawn cards in the right order for this one. It's okay, we heal a lot of this damage back. Maybe I actually am meant to like turbo reboot. It's risky. It's not that risky. It's not like I ever die by doing it. Just hit. Forehead. Sort of loving this Go for the Eyes pick right now. Just want to draw a multicast and move this fellow up. And I'll kill next turn. Or turn after next is better, actually, it looks like. Let's do this one. Bird, bird, bird. If you were a bird, what sort of bird would you be? We saw a blue jay this morning. That was pretty cool. Blue jays sort of hang out in the area, but be a tit. Nice. Crow or ravens, you can also be an asshole. Crows aren't assholes. Crows are only mean to people who are mean to them. This is my opinion. I have no ability to back that up. I'm not a starling. I really like fantails. They're super cute. They follow you around when you're on hikes. I got attacked by a crow as a child. And I'm pretty sure all kids are assholes, so makes sense. You were a crow as a child. Believable. I want this. Nah. Let's hold on to this stuff actually, so I can cleanse debuffs next turn. Remember the story on Twitter about the guy that accidentally tamed a murder of crows and they end up defending the neighborhood? I want to do this. I feel like I would be very good at like crow whispering or whatever. Me and crows would get along. I'm a real bird brain. That insult hasn't aged very well. Like, we now understand that birds are actually incredibly intelligent a lot of the time. I have 304 effective gold for this store. I bet you're smarter than most birds. I don't know. I've read some of your comments in chat. How to make bad thing die? Seems like a start. You thought this was a vibe stream and now you had to witness a murder? Yep. Happens when you're talking about crows. You need like a certain... You need a certain like chaotic energy to sell upon. I don't feel like I had it there for that one. 57, 37. Do that. Have I ever managed to sort 1 HP boss? Sort a 1 HP boss. I'm guessing that what you mean is, have I used Meow's Lament to get a 1 HP boss in Act 1? Answer is no. Never tried. It's not good to do that. That doesn't leave you with a particularly high chance to win the run. Card rewards are sort of important, it turns out. Important. Among Us was fun. Among Us was fun while it lasted. $5, $30, $40. Okay. Wait for the discussion, but you do like birds, they're neat, especially crows. Good. Store is non-trivial. That's actually pretty tough. Let me run to the bathroom. It's either Mummified Hand or Bronze Scales. Be right back. A prank on Jorbs where no one suggests what to buy in the store. What an idea. You don't take Clockwork Souvenir because of these ones, orange pellets. Mummified Hand speeds up the Act 4 Elite fight, but Bronze Scales lets you like remove a card too. Bronze Scales lets you buy Static Discharge. Static Discharge, good. I wonder. I've never played the deck with potions. I'm gonna have 9 orb slots and 7 focus. So it probably doesn't matter that much what I do. Like maybe struggles a little bit to make frost orbs. But maybe I could go Bronze Scale's Cool-Headed Static Discharge. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only have 5 powers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6. I have 6 powers. With 6 powers, taking Static Discharge to make orange pellets work more consistently is almost good. Probably not quite. Yeah, it feels like if I play reasonably, Static Discharge is good. And it's good against the elites. So I should take it. And then I should take this and that. Okay. Waldo Sauce and Raunchy Alpaca. Not gonna ask. Thank you very much for the support. Thanks for the subs. It's not the best multicast right now, is it? Not what we wanted to see. I'm like very nearly just dead here. Holy shit. Sometimes you don't draw so great against the Act 4 elites. Maybe I should have discarded more stuff? I don't know. Hold on to Barrage so I can turn. Holy shit. This is such a defect thing to happen. Does hologram for go for the eyes twice get me there? It's 8. 20 block. No. I needed another turbo, maybe? I needed to draw genetic algorithm and my other good cards. Hologram for skim is a thing I can do. I'm really surprised that this has gone as badly as it has. Time to just reboot. Reboot and hope. Hey, it's turbo. Okay. So, how many of these do I have to drink to survive this turn? Currently I have 21 block. Does this even have me? That gives me 24 block. So if I drank both of them. Wait, is that enough because of the heal? Maybe. This is 31 block. This would be 16 plus 20, 36. Nope. Brutal. Hey, genetic algorithm. Yeah, you're doing great. Thanks for the help. 14, 28, 42, 49, 46. 14, 28, 42, 49. This deck has a defragment in it? That's nice. Deck also, in theory, has electrodynamics. There you go. So I need a good fight reward and then a good draw order against the heart. But it's not unwinnable from here. Pantograph, like Pantograph, Focus Pot, Echo Form. Sounds good to me. Hey Berserker, it's going okay. Should have just taken like 4 more self repairs, obviously. Oops. How's the Spire treating us tonight? It's like fine. It's been some interesting runs tonight. Bag of Prep, Block Pot. No focus here though. The Bag of Prep's sort of exciting. I now have to kill a lot faster, so the beam cell is actually sort of good. Weirdly. An upgraded beam cell on floor 55. I think I should hold on to the attack. And the fragment. I guess I could hold on to Cold Snap instead of Doom and Gloom. That's probably right. This deck needs to have health left over for Static Discharge. Just wondering if I play genetic algorithm here. Sure. Actually pretty strong still, even without the focus bots. Not an awesome FTL draw. I could just go defend, but I think getting the arc outcome value out of static discharge FTL barrage is better. And I get Shuriken that way. And I get a lightning orb that way. Q. Okay. There's still a Glacier, there's a Go for the Eyes, but there's only the one hologram. Beam Cell's in my hand though, so I can go Beam Cell, Go for the Eyes, hologram, Go for the Eyes. Just have to draw hologram. Next turn's gonna be tricky. It's definitely gonna be tricky. Someone actually blocks for 15. There's next turn as well though, I guess. (42) block. Invokes the Dark Orb. Which I guess is okay. Can I play Zap Slimes? 12, 10. Should be fine. We now approach the difficult part, unfortunately. But I have static discharge with 8 health. 8 health is probably not enough. can play self-repair to get more. I have 10. Can multicast a Frost Orb next turn as well? Maybe. Okay, go for the Eyes Draw is awesome. Is this actually a win? It's pretty crazy if this is a win. Next turn I'm being attacked for 4 times 15. I have 42 passive block. Which means I take 2. Maybe I'm just meant to like dual cast Electro here. This is a situation where writing everything out would be good. But multicast next turn is fine. Dual cast Electro deals really good damage. So it seems like a sensible play. Even gives me more health. 18 plus 24 block. That is enough. Get rid of this. So it's only 60. Just play this immediately, get 45 plus 18, 63. Question is, do I want to kill in 2 turns from there, maybe? If I want to kill in 2 turns, it's not that bad to take damage. Just let Static Discharge do some work for us. If I end a turn right now, I would take 2. Well, the burn hits. I have 28 block. Does this work right now? This run actually demands thought. So I'd have 30, goes to 28 from burn. I take 28. There's another 32 coming. I take 4 real damage. I block for 9. 28 coming for 9. When there's 16 left, I take another 3. And block for 9 again. So I take 10 total. Oh no, because one of the evokes is in the Frost Orb. Next question. How much does Barrage hit for? 135? With Beam Cell? I have 2 holograms, right? I mean, I think I just win. Should probably use Turbo here to clear hand space. Possible for me to get a reshuffle that doesn't work? Maybe. I play Cool Headed as well. It seems pretty good. I have block cards there. Hologram, charge battery. What if I just played charge battery multicast this turn? Is that crazy? Keeps the turbo. Goes 4. plus 36, 37, 43, 49, 55. Wouldn't die. I think probably all of these lines that I'm looking at win, so let's try this one. Because it seems fine. How many voids are there? One. Okay. So pretty much the worst thing that can happen is I don't draw Barrage. I would appreciate it if Barrage were the next card, but I guess I can make do if it's not. Cool. Okay. The void has arrived. It's trying to kill me. Doesn't work though. Okay. That was two very close runs in a row, huh? That was hot. That's what playing Spire is all about. Shuriken did a ton of damage in the heart fight. Yep. That's why we took Barrage. Like, there are a decent number of runs where we win that way. And we got one of them. Run is 158.22. $455 unupgraded beam cell. I think very clearly won us the run, yeah. Feels like it's incredibly obvious that we lose that if I don't take Go for the Eyes at the end of Act 3 and then beam cell on floor 55. I have lost without block potion. Probably not. I don't know. It was worth 17 health and I'm on 11 right now, so maybe. But I think there were times when I gave up health that I didn't need to.